My son Kedrick was killed in 2010. He was only 17 years old. Kedrick was getting ready to graduate high school. He was an honor roll student. He's always been a high achieving student, and so we were just really, really excited for Kedrick. In our eyes and in my family, Kedrick was the one, like the golden child. And this one particular day, he asked me, he said, "Mom, I did everything I'm supposed to do. Can I go shopping? And then I want to go spend the night over my friend's house, Johnny, his best friend." And it was nothing out of the ordinary. Johnny's mom is a cop. His father's a bus driver, and so just a typical family. And unbeknownst to me, later on that night, I found out that Kedrick attended a graduation party for someone else. And it was Kedrick, another friend, and two young ladies. They all decided to go to this party. Some older kids came into the party. They weren't allowed in at first, and then they kind of like bum rushed themselves in there, and they started bullying people and beating everyone up. Kedrick made sure that he brought the two girls out and brought them to safety. He actually took them around the corner. But then he realized he left his other friend at the party, and Kedrick went back to get his friend. And as he walked up, the guy started fighting him. He had a gun in his hand, and the gun went off, and Kedrick was shot on his side. I will never get over this. I look at his picture at home, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe that this is my reality, that he's no longer here with us. Every day is a struggle. It looks easy, in terms of dealing with it, but it's been a journey. Counseling, supportive organizations, different groups that I've involved myself in. I've really fought hard to remain stable and to continue to push on, but when they took my son's life, I picked up the mantle. I started meeting other mothers, whose children were murdered. And I remember attending a memorial barbecue, and there was an activist there, and she put up this big poster. And she said, all of these young people lost their lives to gun violence. And I was like, no way. I said, you have to be kidding me. No way, this cannot be real. And at that moment, I knew what I was called to do. I wanted to be a part of something that was going to make or create effective change in America. And that's when I decided to join Moms Demand Action. We want common sense gun laws. With rights, there's also responsibility. So if you own a gun, you should be responsible with that gun. And that's all we're asking is common sense gun laws across America to keep our country, to keep our nation, to keep our kids safe, and to continue to raise awareness on suicide prevention. I mean, there's a misconception that guns keep us safer. Some people feel that way, but when guns fall into the wrong hands, they are deadly, as you can see with my son. I feel like people think that it'll never happen to them, that they'll never be in my shoes. It is up to us to continue to raise awareness, to let people know that, yes, this can be you. You can send your child to school and never see your child again. Black men are 18 times more likely to die by gun. I almost started to cry when I first found that out, and I was like, is this true? Because I'm still raising 3 more black sons. So that was heartbreaking. There are more than 100 people in America that die daily, shot, killed, or injured by gun violence. So to me, that should be enough. I surrounded myself around a tribe of people across the country who they're also willing to keep going, and we're gonna keep fighting. We're gonna keep fighting until we win.